It's for the boys, it's for the gang, it's for the fellas. This one right here is coming to you live and direct from a woman. So you don't got to take my word from it. I'm just going to react and give my 2 cents on what she's saying. But we going to get this straight from the horse's mouth. Not saying baby girl is a horse. It's just the saying. So without further ado, if you trying to stop being a simp, if you trying to stop being bad with women, if you trying to start understanding what it is you should do and need to do and how to do, right here for you. This is what this is for. Hop in.
Frustrating for you when women don't just tell you what they want sexually. I know that for you as a man, that practically that would just make your life so much easier. But if you can understand that it's the pursuit that actually is a huge part of the foreplay for us women. So when we want things secretly sexually, it's not to punish you. I want you to understand that. I think that some guys get so annoyed with us women. It's like, oh, I think they're just playing mind games. They're just testing me. It is a bit of a test. I'm not going to lie to you about that. It's a test of, does he find me valuable enough? Does he find me worthy enough? They're not going to say it this way, but is he going to see me valuable enough to pursue me? And so, yes, there are those secret things that we wish, we hope, we pray that you do for us sexually, but we don't tell you because we do want that sense of pursuit. That if you can just understand that pursuit, pay attention when I say this. Pursuit doesn't equal punishment. It's not to punish you. Pursuit is foreplay. If you can just kind of rewire your...
So I'm going to pause this to say, because it took me a second to understand what she was saying. I think what she means is like in the pursuit of trying to, in the instance where you haven't actually gotten there, you ain't been in it yet. You trying to get to it is what excites her, I think is what she's saying. So a dude letting it be known that he wants to smash and doing things to exhibit that fact is exciting, I think is what she's saying.
To think of like, when I pursue her, this is getting her panties wet. Like this is turning her on. This makes her want to unleash that inner savage side of her where she just wants to go wild in the bedroom with me when I properly pursue her. And this also builds connection. When you pursue her, it makes that part of her as a woman feel safe and loved and secure and seen. That builds that connection. It builds that sexual escalation when you really make effort to pursue us. So that's why it's a secret. That's why we're not just coming out and telling you. And here's the other thing. Men who are really tapped into their masculinity, they want that pursuit. Really, you want that pursuit. You want to feel like you're conquering something. If she just lays down starfish on the bed, it's like, okay, whatever you want to do, do it. No, you want to feel that sense of conquering, right? You want to feel like she's into it, but you're conquering her. Like there is that sexual side of it that is a turn on for you as well. So the pursuit actually goes for both parties involved. Now it's that hidden desire inside of a woman that we just want to be. Here is the thing that you need to understand. Women, yes, we like to show you that we're strong and we like to show you that, that we know what we want. But at the end of the day, we secretly want you to take lead in the bedroom. And you might be thinking, that's not so much of a secret, Erica, but it is in terms of we want you to lead in the positions that you move our body and the experiences.
I didn't know that was something that didn't happen. I'm going to say for me personally, I don't know. I feel like the lead and take control. All right, I got you. We'll just continue. But I feel like what she's saying is that the physicality, they want you to actually physically move them, place them, and turn them the way that you want them.
Provide us in the bedroom. We actually want you to take the lead of that. Now, listen, you may encounter a woman who's really in touch with her sexuality. And so she's going to know the things that she wants. A woman like myself, I'm very in touch with my sexuality. I know the things that work for me, but I still want to be surprised. Women who are in touch with their sexuality, they still want to learn something new. And here's the thing that you need to know about your body and the way that you touch a woman. There are going to be things that you do, and it can be the exact same technique. It can be the exact same position. But because it's coming from you, so as you get more confident with yourself, you can know like, what are your go-to moves that really bring pleasure to a woman? And do those, use those moves, please. But yeah, we want to be led into new experiences. And that's why it's so important for you to feel confident about yourself so that you can trust those intuitive guides, those intuitive feelings that you feel like, oh, I wonder what it would feel like to put her body in this position. When you lead from that, that actually is coming from such a place of authenticity that is intertwined with your energy. And so she can feel the connection of that, as opposed to a guy who's leading her into an experience, but he's not connected to it. It's just pure technique. It's just pure form. There's no heart involved. There's no connection involved. That just feels like sandpaper to the skin. It doesn't create that euphoric experience as a man who's willing to lead from the things that he feels he wants to do to her body. So that is the second thing. That is a secret thing that we wish for.
I feel like that just goes to speaking to being in tune with yourself and in touch with your actual body in moving, which is just something that isn't taught today. Like, people aren't taught about their body, about moving, about stretching. The majority of Americans don't exercise. Like, so I feel like that's just being in tune with the person too. What she's saying is like, you'll feel spontaneously moved to do certain things based upon what's happening between you and the other person. But that comes with experience and comfortability. Like she said, comfortability. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know. But for me personally, partially just expecting someone to automatically be in tune with you and moving you around like that, like I don't think that is something that just happens, especially not on the first time around. So essentially what I'm getting from this is that you need to practice. And in practice, I'm not a big advocate for frivolous, extraneous sexual activity anymore.
Would do, and men just don't, and that is to feelings. We want to know how we make you feel. And I'm sure any woman watching this is gonna be like, oh my God, please, yes, educate these guys on this. Let's say a woman's giving you a blowjob and you're just like laying there and you don't say anything. This is the most frustrating thing ever. It's like, we want to know how you feel, how we impact you, the experience that you're bringing, which means you are going to have to verbalize the experience that you're having. And you might be saying, Erica, I don't like to talk. I don't want to say anything. I just want to be in the moment. I just want to enjoy it. Okay. But it's like driving the car for 7 hours and not refueling it. You need to think of it that way. I'm trying to make it as...
That just goes into the fact that they want some reassurance. And it turns them on to know that they turn you on. Like, for dude, we get turned on visually. Like, it's up. And for them, it's the visual, it's the touch, it's the sound. So I can see that.
As I can for you guys. But when you tell her how you feel when she touches you and her lips are on you, the way that the sensation is like, oh my God, you give me chills, or you make me so hard, or oh my God, that feels delicious. When you say things like that, that fuels her to want to do even a better job for you. She wants to love on you better. She wants to make you, explode sexually when you articulate back to her how you're feeling in the experience. So guys, you got to practice this. You've got to get better. Even, I know it may sound really stupid, but even practicing in front of a mirror, like saying those things, imagining a woman touching on you and thinking about the things that you want to say. Here's a challenge. It's not a challenge. It's actually your...
Now that's low-key crazy work. I could never see myself in the mirror practicing the things that I want to say to a woman when she touches me. You feel me? I can definitely say I've had to practice just talking. But that's another conversation. I will say that from a long-term partner and, lit night, boy was off the sauce. He's like, you was saying so much stuff to me. And I was like, was I? And then I asked like 2 or 3 of the things that I was saying. And I was like, did you like it? Yeah. Oh, what she's saying 100%. They want you to talk to them, dog. They want you to say things to them to let them know that you like it. And if you don't, they just be in their head, bro. Like, is this good? Is this okay? Like, they be judging the whole thing themselves because you ain't say nothing.
Breakthrough if you'll just do it, which is you're already thinking these things. So you might as well say it. If you don't say it, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Yeah, she wants to be led, but she wants to be led into new experiences. And really, that's much more than just technique. It's finding out what your rhythm is, how your ability to please a woman, and making sure that you're comfortable with that, and then giving that to her. And yes, we want to know, the second thing is we want to know how you feel when we're touching you, when we're sucking you, when we're licking you, how it feels to be inside of us. Like, tell me these things. Like, how do I make you feel? Are you excited? Are you turned on? You need to tell her what you're experiencing, what you're feeling. It will actually inspire her to want to be more sexy. But when you're quiet and you don't say anything, it does shut her down. We do need that feedback, just like you probably want to hear that feedback of how. So yes, these are some very important things. And the third thing is this: polarity with your touch. That's right. Just like there's light and there's darkness, there's soft and there's hard. We want both. For example, when you're going down on a woman, if it's just soft the entire time, it's nice, but just a little bit more pressure here and there can really excite her, because when it's unexpected and she doesn't realize it, it's like, there goes that. And listen, if she doesn't like it, then that can become a part of your conversation with her. It's the same thing with touch. It's like touching her hair very softly, but then giving it a nice little tug. It's touching her arms, but then like squeezing her and holding her. It's kissing her lips very gently, and then maybe putting a little pressure, adding more passion to that kiss. It's doing that balance, that yin-yang balance, a polarity with your touch. A little soft, a little bit of pressure, like going.
So essentially just switch it up. Don't be monotone, monotonous. Just do one thing. Like, nah, you know, like you said, caress her shoulder, then pull her hair real quick. You feel me? You rub down her back and then grab onto something. Like, you feel me? Give her a kiss and a bite in the same breath. I keep her on her toes, surprise her.
Back and forth and finding the rhythm, what part of it really plays her body well? Piano. And it's like, you can either make beautiful music out of that, or it can sound like cling, 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 cling. And let me tell you, when a guy doesn't know to use polarity with his touch, it does feel a bit cringy, even though he's trying to be soft and he's trying to be kind. It's just like, I'm not feeling any passion. It's honestly, I mean, every woman is different, but when a guy is just so soft the whole time and it doesn't elicit that excitement, it does start feeling a bit creepy. It's like, okay, you know, it's like, if you guys are just, if it's a new thing for you guys, it's like, yeah, I want to feel like, how far on the spectrum, what is your capacity here? What's low, what's high? Like, I want to know, I want to experience you. So make sure that you're bringing that polarity with your touch to her, that there's some gentle softness caressing, but then that there's also some of that pressure. It's even with your thrust. Like, you know, I know guys have been so screwed up with porn because it's just, you see a lot of pressure, but it's not always that. It's that teasing. It's going slow. It's going gentle. It's going fast. And then just surprising her and then just giving her like some proper thrusting, some proper pressure. So this is all really important. And these are the things that we want. And here is also the reason why this is a secret. You need to understand this. You know, women, we've been conditioned to be very sweet and be kind girls. And so most of the time that's been ingrained in us since we were children. The last thing we want to do is hurt your feelings when we know you're very vulnerable, trying to bring pleasure to us. Most women are not going to want to hurt your feelings. And so that's why they're...
What I'm getting from this is stop playing it safe and go ahead and beat it out the box. Oh, honestly, I feel like the video was insightful. I don't really have as much to say as I thought I was going to have to say. I feel like this is more of a just listen and take notes and apply what you feel like you need to apply. Biggest takeaway is to talk, say something, let her know that you like it, and to switch it up. Don't do the same thing over and over.
Telling you openly what they want sexually. So these are the secret things that we crave. This is how we want to be touched by you sexually.
But yeah, if you made it this far, go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll be back with more tips, you know, talking to them. I'll be back with more tips and whatnot, more self-improvement videos, more confident videos, more talking to women.